Welcome to Tweet of the Week. I am humbled today to be joined by a national award-winning teacher who FCPS is incredibly fortunate to have working with our students, and that is Miss Casey Kaiser, who is a third grade teacher at Butterfly Ridge Elementary School, and recently, as I said, a national award winner. So Casey, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm super honored and humbled as well.
Well, it was incredibly well-deserved. As one who has been in your classroom many times, seen what you do with children, and just watching the videos that were created about you as part of the award ceremony, listening to the testimony of your colleagues and the inspiration that you are to them, and knowing that, and we are very grateful for the fact that you are a cooperating teacher, a mentor teacher for student interns who want to become teachers. Your contributions, the ripples you have put in the pond are just huge. So we are very proud of you and I want to congratulate you. And there were many people tweeting that evening as you became the national award winner. So talk to us a little bit about how you found out about this award and what were some of the things that they made you do as part of the application process?
Yeah, so it's been about a year-long process. It's been a long road for sure, and it definitely, I require a lot of homework for when you're up for an award like this. So it started as being told by Cheryl Bose, the president of the Maryland State Education Association, that her and their board of directors had selected me to represent the state of Maryland, and that in itself was a huge honor. So from there, I received about 8 letters of recommendation. I asked past colleagues, past administrators, students, past parents, people from the community, and people from the Vanguard program. They were more than happy to write letters. I had to collect them all, and it was extremely just heartfelt to read the things that they have said that I have done throughout my career, which has not been that long, only 11 years. And then I didn't hear anything for a long time, and then I was asked to do a 3,600 word paper, and they asked about my advocacy for the profession. They talked about how I make sure my students feel welcome, and they asked about what I do to make instruction engaging. So those are some of the topics that I wrote about. And I really just sat down and told the truth about my passion for learning. I wouldn't take on so much. Everyone says, you're so crazy, you're so busy all the time, but I really do enjoy it. And the second I'm not even the slightest bit busy, I get a little bit antsy. So I really do just love doing all of the things that I got to sit down and write about. And then in July, I found out I was selected for the Horace Mann Award, which was the top 5 in the country. I had to keep it a secret, but then I had to slowly go into getting a hold of more colleagues without telling them what it was for. A board of directors for the foundation came in and watched me virtually teach. And then I had to teach a fake lesson to them as if they were all 3rd graders. And that was really fun because I was virtually teaching anyways, so it was a little bit easier to do. I was like, I have plenty of experience to do that. And then from there on, I did not know I was the national winner out of the top 5 until that evening on February 12th. So when the world found out, I did as well.
That is awesome. And I think, you know, great to hear you describe the journey, because a lot of times people see somebody get the award, but they don't realize how much work and how much time went into it. And I'm really impressed that part of that process was actually watching you do your craft. So very, very cool. And, you know, Casey, I think, again, you said it, one of the things that makes you such an incredible teacher is your quest for continuous learning yourself and growing professionally. And so being a part of the Vanguard program, but I know, and again, in my tenure here as superintendent, we've crossed paths many times because you are very involved and very engaged. And, you know, being a part of your state association and the advocacy that goes into that. And you're on our teacher evaluation work group, and the contributions you make there, the suggestions for how can we make this better, stronger, help teachers become better teachers, because that's what evaluation is supposed to be about, that self-reflection, that wanting to learn, that wanting to grow. And so that energizes you professionally, and therefore just is contagious for your colleagues that are around you, your students that are around you. And again, as you said, those testimonies from former students and their parents, and knowing, we so often say things that I think people don't really hear it as deeply. But when we talk about touching a life, it's those former students and what they say when they come back that make you realize that does happen in the classroom, and those kids carry that for years. And you had several students who said that about you. And
I had so many students watching the gala with me that night, students that I taught in kindergarten, and I probably have an in-person scene that are 11th graders now, and that is just beyond incredible. I will be crashing some sort of high school graduation next year at Linganore, so if I could score some tickets, that would be great, because that will be my first kindergarten class leaving and embarking their journey outside of FCPS. So it's pretty incredible to experience.
And Brunswick High School, every year at their graduation, teachers from the elementary schools have come to the graduation, which I always thought was very touching, because again, yes, you got those students started on that journey. And so you absolutely should be there to celebrate it. Notice that she asked for that. She didn't bribe me or anything like that about, because we're still planning graduation and trying to figure out exactly how we're going to do this, depending what the current executive orders are. But again, we are just so incredibly proud of you. You are just a model for everyone. And I'm absolutely thrilled that I was able to be there that evening to see you recognized. And we look forward to continuing to celebrate you and lift you up throughout this year. And you told me that hopefully, all things COVID gone, that next year we'll get to actually go to an in-person gala and see you recognized again face-to-face as our Teacher of the Year, and just teaching for excellence. We were talking about the fact that the name of the award has kind of changed at each level, and having moved through so many levels, we get to celebrate you as all three. So congratulations again. Thank you so much for all that you do, and you are also an excellent tweeter.
Thank you.
And so I want to encourage everyone. What's your Twitter handle?
Casey Kaiser 22.
So if you want to see what's happening in a classroom from a national award-winning teacher, follow Casey on Twitter, and you will see very quickly why she is so beloved and the impact she has had on students and colleagues across the county. So FCPS proud of you, Casey. Look forward to continuing to celebrate with you and to watch your career continue to blossom as you continue to move on to more learning, more growing, and who knows what other opportunities will come their way for you. So thanks for taking the time out to join me today. Appreciate it very, very much.
Thank you. And the sky's the limit, so we'll see.
Absolutely. Dream big, just like Ms. Kaiser. And we will see you next time on Tweet of the Week.